Today we're checking out the single valve plug and play oil catch can with clean side separator in black for the 2021 and newer 5.0 F-150s. If you want to cut down on oil vapor getting into your intake, keep your throttle body and your intercooler cleaner, and help the truck run smoother over time, then this kit is a simple bolt-on option that does just that without any tuning. All right, the true feature here is going to be that plug and play setup with these hoses using the factory style quick connects, so you can click it into the line of the PCV side and you're done. No cutting lines or chasing any fittings. This can traps oil blow-by before it reaches the intake, which helps reduce on that carbon buildup, especially helpful for direct injected and EcoBoost trucks. This cuts that oily film in the charge pipes, and it can calm some light detonation by keeping oil out of that airstream. This kit is also going to include a clean side separator, so when you're hitting that throttle hard, the engine isn't pulling moist air through the fresh air on either side. Another good feature here is going to be the clean side separator, so that when you're hitting that throttle hard, the engine isn't pulling oil mist through the fresh air on either side. You're getting a nice compact catch can with internal baffling and filtration to actually separate vapor from liquid, plus an easy drain, so service is quick. The bottom line is going to be fewer oil deposits, steadier performance, and a cleaner intake over the long haul. When it comes to the construction on this can is CNC machined aluminum with a tough black finish. So it looks nice and tidy under the hood, and it holds up to the harsh elements of that engine bay. The internals use baffles and a fine media to slow and separate the vapor. The bracket has a really sturdy build on it, so it mounts solid without any rattling, and the molded hoses are sized to route cleanly around those factory parts. All these fittings are OE style, so they seal tight, and they disconnect really easy when you need to drain the can. As far as the pricing goes on this, these are coming in right in that upper $400 price range. For a billet aluminum can with plug and play lines and a clean side separator already included, that's a solid value if you're trying to keep that intake track clean without spending big money. When it comes to the install on this, it's getting rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have this job done in 1 hour of your time. Now let's head on out to the shop, and we're going to give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
For this install, you will need a drill, 9/32 drill bit, and a 14mm wrench. Today we're going to be doing a catch can on our F-150, so let's get started. So we've got our hood popped, and the first thing we're going to need to do is remove our factory PCV lines. We have one over on this bank going to our intake tube, and then we have our ones on our passenger side as well. We're going to get those off so we can install our catch can lines. So first we're going to remove our line from our intake tube to our valve cover on our driver's side. Now these are pretty simple to remove. They have tabs on the back side that you'll need to pull out, and then just pop your line off. We'll do the same thing for this side. We can remove our line. Next we'll come over and remove this side. So now we'll remove this side. Again, all your fittings are the same. Push this tab, pop our line off. This one tends to get a little stuck sometimes. Pop that off. All right guys, so now we can begin installing our new setup. The first thing we're gonna do is install our clean side filter on our driver's side. So your filter itself is gonna go on your valve cover port. So get that down, lock that into place. We'll install this where our factory tube came off of our intake tube. Clip that in place. They just lock right in once you get them on. Alright guys, so now as for mounting your actual catch can itself, you have this mounting bracket, and your kit comes with this bolt to mount your catch can itself. What you're going to do at home is slide this in the back side of your battery tray like so, and drill a hole through your battery tray so that this bolt can go through and thread into your bracket. Now for demonstration purposes, we are not going to drill into our battery tray, but doing this at home, you just want to slide this down like so. Obviously you want to take this bolt out first, drop this down. There is a nice open slot, kind of covers over your cables that go to your battery. You want to drop that down, mark your hole, drill that out, and then reinstall your bolt and tighten that down. And then if you want to adjust the height of your catch can, this is also adjustable too. And once you get it to your height, you can use this thumb screw to tighten it down and lock that in place. So we're going to set ours in the general area where it should be. Again, at home, you want to take a drill with a 9/32 drill bit, drill through, and then you can mount your bolt. So now then you want to mount your catch can. Now that bolt is a 14mm, so you'll need a 14mm wrench to get that out. Stick this in place. You can rotate this to sit how you'd like. So now for your hose that goes behind your throttle body into your intake manifold to your catch can, it does have a check valve in it. It is marked with an arrow for flow. You want this to go away from the catch can towards the engine. You do not want to face this towards your catch can. So we've got this facing away and we'll get this installed. Lock it on to our manifold side first. And these do rotate. Get this in position. Lock that onto that side. Then we can install our inlet side. Get this on to our can. You can rotate these down and lock that in. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our single valve plug and play oil catch can with clean side separator and black finish for your 21 to current 5-liter F-150. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.